Hello and welcome to another episode of What is IV Therapy. I'm Nurse Amy and I am going to be going over some of the question. I actually got a question from a client yesterday, a female client of mine, and she had asked me, what's in it for women? What is the good thing about IV therapy for women? And what I essentially told her is, um, the same benefits goes for men and women. Depends on what your goals are, depends on what your focus is. So in my previous videos I had talked about why choose IV therapy over oral type of medications or treatments. We talked about some of the popular IVs. No, I don't think we did that actually, so I might talk about that here or in subsequent videos. But we talked about the common vitamins in those IVs, and like vitamin C, vitamin B complex, vitamin D, stuff like that, glutathione, and what have you. And also, so when we're talking about IV nutritional therapy, it's not just vitamins. You also have minerals. You have protein. Again, essentially depends on what your treatment regimen is, what your goals are, and what your focus is. And you work with a healthcare provider, the person who is going to be in charge of your care. Again, we also talked in previous videos about you cannot do it over the counter. It really is not, unless of course actually I don't know which ones you do over the counter. You can, at least not in the state that I live in. I'm here in Ohio, but I think nationally you've got to have a medical you've got to have, because it's a medical service, is a medical skilled treatment. So you've got to have, it's got to be prescribed. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not over the counter. So you've got to have someone maintaining and also managing your treatments. So we talked about that, and then we talked about why you would need IVs, recovery from illness, or you're trying to, a lot of athletes get it because they want to up their game or their speed, things like that. It's a big thing. The IV nutritional therapy is a big treatment in the weight loss industry, which I am a part of. Glam Care Body and Beauty Studio and the IV Cafe. These are things that we offer. We are a weight loss management spa, and then we also have other services that we offer. Essentially, we offer a holistic type treatment. It's like a one-stop shop. You can also get injectables, Botox, fillers, and things like that. It's a full-fledged medical spa. So today I'm going to answer that question. My client yesterday had asked me, what's in it for women? Well, a lot of times women, men more now, men are getting into it also. Sorry, I'm checking my belt because I've got to have my contour belt around me, which helps with my core, and especially when I'm working. So that's something you can get from my store. Shameless plugging here. Women are into anti-aging, as are men. So that's one way to get your treatment straight to the source, okay? The source, which is the cells, okay? That is where all the work takes place to rejuvenate you, to energize you, to revitalize you, and all of that good stuff. So those are things you get. There's not so much a big difference between what a woman will get and what a man will get. However, there are specific type treatments targeted towards women. Like we have prenatal IV therapy, that's for mother and baby. So or for pregnant people, okay? So it's prenatal for people who are expecting. One thing I have learned to especially in the series of in-service education we get, is that you have to be careful with the term men and women now, because we have men that are expecting, okay, and then we have women who are expecting. So we are inclusive here. So again, that's why I'm saying it really is not, there's not a clear demarcation between a man and a woman. It essentially depends on if you're looking for anti-aging, you're looking for recovery, you party a little bit too hard, and you're looking to rehydrate or hydrate yourself. I know I mentioned in one of my videos that a lot of us are just flowing under the radar, and we are all mostly dehydrated. So once in a while, if you can do that as just maintenance type therapy where you go to hydrate yourself. So we all can use some kind of rebuilding of cells in our bodies. So again, that's for men and women. We also have people who work out. Men and women work out, you know, so that's for athlete recovery. We also have immune support. Immune support is for those who are chronically ill sometimes because you get depleted of vitamins and essential minerals that you need. We all don't eat enough food to be able to get all the vitamins, minerals, proteins, and all of that good stuff we need for our cells to rebuild. So again, there's no clean cut way of saying, well, this is just for women, this is just for men. I actually offer another vitamin, either through IV or through IM, which is intramuscular, where it is actually pain, it alleviates pain for menstrual cramps. So I guess you could say that's a benefit for women who menstruate, who get their periods. I wish I had that when I was much younger because I would cramp so badly. So that's one. Let me see what else. So we've got different types. Let me see if I have. I don't know if I'm going to talk about it in this video. We're already 7 minutes in. But I just wanted to answer that question because people are like, oh no, it's probably maybe more women need it because it's seen as in the aesthetic field. But it's also in the sports field where there are men and there are women. I do get clients who are men and they essentially they're either playing football for fun or they're personal trainers. Personal trainers, I do get a lot of men personal trainers coming to get the IV for athletes, okay? But I also have one or two females who have come to me for their personal trainers. However, I have to say here, they weren't coming for the athlete recovery. It was more of the beauty and youth, again, aesthetics. But I would tell you, IV is just not only in aesthetics. It's in the sports world. It's in the weight loss world. It's in cosmetics and aesthetics. But IV also delivers other types of treatments to you. Pain. There are people who, like me, I have to manage my pain, and I have shared that in my videos. And one of the IVs I get essentially helps me with my pain. So that's actually a big thing in the IV world. People wanting to maintain or manage their chronic pain. Pain is not fun, people. So I tell my students, pain is whatever the patients say it is. You can't determine anyone's pain. If they tell you they are in pain, even they're smiling or laughing, they're in pain. It's not for you to judge them. It's not for you to ignore them. Please don't ignore anyone in pain. When you have to deal with pain, it's a totally different perspective that it brings to the table. So I'll be back with another video where I'm going to talk about some of the services we offer, and not just at my spa, but I'm sure these are popular services and why do people get them. So until my next video, please be safe, be kind, and I'll catch you then.